Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on another episode of The Disciple. New stars have been purchased, great results have been had, and most importantly, yeah, I've got some new swag. I think that's what the kids say. Oh yeah, you ain't dreaming, people. I look like one of the Spice Boys. Let's get straight into it.
I know I'd go from rags to riches,
and I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty, baby, got no feeling. And I'm never gonna do pretend the way I did with you. Let's, first of all, show you someone I hope is going to become an absolute star of this series. As you already know, we've got Blanco joining us in January, someone who Napoli, Zebra, Juventus, Milan, and a lot of clubs wanted. We've signed one now that was also wanted by a plethora of clubs. Man United, Liverpool, Juventus again. I think one of the Madrids, can't remember, is Atletico or Real. A lot of people wanted this boy because he's special. Meet Santos. What do I like about Santos? Where to bloody start? At the age of 18, he's already made 10 under-20 caps for Brazil. Now, what does this tell me? In the algorithm of Football Manager, there must be something about him that's making the under-20 coach pick him over other players. So he must be good. His personality is fairly determined. Probably in the top 5 personalities someone could have in terms of actually going to improve. His stats, we're still trying to get the final scout report, are very impressive for someone who is on the right side of 18. Superb flair, which is what I'm really excited about. We need an attacking midfielder once Vilka goes. Great first touch, great passing, great vision, great technique. Really good all round. What am I most excited about? He's 6'4". When you look at these stats all round, you do not think of a 6'4" man, but I look at him and I see joy. Santos, he's going to be with us next episode. I cannot bloody wait. Just to remind you, next episode we have also got Ronald Blanco joining. The superstar of the world. He's had another fantastic season in Colombia, made another appearance for the Colombian national team. He's going to go straight in as our first choice centre-back. Very excited for Blanco and Santos next month. Now, before we get into games, I need your help with scouting. The most expensive player we've brought on this is that Santos guy. So unprofessional. I can only apologise. The most expensive player we brought is that Santos guy for 400k. That was his minimum fee release. I didn't want to pay it, but when I saw the teams that were interested, I was like, just get him! He's obviously very good. Now, there's someone for 3.2 million, which is mental money for us, but we're doing well in the Euro Cup, we're doing well in the league, so I think we can afford it. And also, I think Gionti or DiMarco will be leaving us soon, so we'll definitely be able to afford it. 3.2 million, would you buy Clayton Lubel? I mean, part of the reason I want to is because obviously there's a lot of jokes to be had with his name being Lubel, but I mean, he's really good at everything he has to be really good at. Finishing obviously lets him down. Even younger than Santos. The thing I like about him, I feel like on Football Manager, if a player scores goals, they'll score goals anywhere. So if you see, I don't know, someone's got 30 goals in League 1, I'd be like, get them for the Prem. I'd rather that than like 10 goals in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? They've got that goal-getting ability. Clayton Lubel, despite his bad finishing, has had 2 good seasons in Brazil now. The first in the Brazilian 3rd Division, made the step up to the Brazilian 2nd Division, which is probably the level of a lot of clubs in this league. He's just recently won the Brazilian 2nd Division Player of the Year, the Brazilian 2nd Division Top Goal Scorer, and the Brazilian 2nd Division Young Player of the Year. All this at 18 means he's a brilliant player, and this was at a club that came mid-table in that division. But 3.2 million seems like a lot. Fairly professional personality, so again, he's going to get better. Clayton Lubel, what are you doing about him? Since we last met, obviously, it was the lovely win against Arsenal, a 2-1. We followed that up against our bogey team, supposedly. Vic Guimaraes, a 2-1 win. Tommy Amang on the score sheet again. Gil Vicente, a 3-1 win. Good, comfortable stuff. And then our first real league test of the season since the opening day against Sporting Lisbon, away from home. 2-1 win. I was over the moon. Young Antonio Gionti, how long will we have him? I really don't know. He won't sign a new contract unless he has a low minimum fee release. So he might be off by the next episode for all I know. But he got 2 goals. That was very nice. Form took a little bit of a dip here. Played Arsenal again. 2-0 loss. It was late on, it was 2-0. It could have easily been a 0-0 game. And then we got battered. We got humbled by league leaders Porto. That was them saying, look, you're not in this title race. Chump. Go home. What's that film? Go home! Just ignore all of that because I've got no idea what film it is. I can't even show the clip because I can't think where to start to even find that. Anyway, followed that up with a 3-1 win in the Cup. Thomas Jonas, the centre-back, getting 2 goals. Very nice for him. 0-0 draw against St Johnstone in a game we battered them in, which was frustrating. If we'd won that, we would have been through. Followed it up, though, with a 4-0 win in the league. Mane getting on the score sheet for a change. Good to see. And then, the old enemies for Millicao, they beat us 1-0. They beat us 1-0. We were the better team, had chances, we just couldn't put them away. It was one of those days where a man, on another day, he scores 6, but he missed 6 good chances. So he was terrible, really, is what I'm trying to say. But this is where it leaves us. A game in hand on Vic Guimaraes to get into. Is third, is that still a Champions League spot? Yeah, third is a Champions League spot. So if we can come third, that would be amazing. Fourth is really the position I want this season, minimum. I thought we were coasting a bit further clear than this, but no, absolutely not. Braga are hot on our tails. We're now behind Vit. Sporting are obviously going to come back at some point. So it's still early on. We're in contention though, which remember, this time at the halfway stage last season, we were like 14th and ended up coming 5th. So if we can keep good form up, I'm confident. Today though, we take on Belenenses, sad, and we want to compound that misery. Was that good? I'm not so sure. But we play them away from home in the league, and then we have our last Euro Cup group game against Partizan. I think we might already be through in that now that I think about it, because we've got a better head-to-head record over St Johnstone, and Partizan have been awful. But we'll make sure on camera, shall we? Away from home, away games are always scary. I don't know about you. I never go into an away game like, right, this should be straightforward. I'm always like, oh God. Que sera. Can he whip it in? Nah, whatever. This is
found 6 matching contacts. Could you be more specific?
Gionsi goes close. My phone has never done that in a video. Is it because I said sera? Did it think I was saying... I'm not going to say the S word that it wants me to say. Okay, sera. Whips it on. And they've scored. Right, my head's all over the place, isn't it? He's doing cartwheels. Marvin Gakpa. 1-0 down. Not great. I feel like... I don't know if you guys get this on your Foot Manager. When you go on a really good run like we did at the start of the season, I think we were unbeaten in like 14 games. As soon as there's one you don't win or there's one you lose, I'm like, the spell has been broken. We are now just a normal team again without a great run. And every game, we don't dominate games like we used to and everything like that. Pavel though, see, those chances were going in at the start of the season. Highlight here, 10 minutes into the second half. Blanco goes long. Gionsi and a man. Oh, it's lovely link-up play. Gionsi finishes well. Those two are like our bloody Shearer and Sutton. Our Ruud van Nistelrooy, and he didn't really have a partner, did he? Shit. Our Cole and York, our Henry and Bergkamp. Gionsi nods it down nicely to a man. Beautiful touch, perfectly weighted through ball. And it's a great finish by Antonio Gionsi. And the problem with Gionsi, as I touched on previously, superb player, value still only about 800k. I reckon he's a £10 million player and I'd sell him for £10 million. He's got a year and a half left on his contract and he'll only sign deals with a minimum fee release of like 4 million. And I just feel like we can get a lot more for him. So we're in between a rock and a hard place where I'm not giving him a new deal, but I don't want to lose him for even less than 4 million. So a decision might have to be made soon. But Vilka off the bench should have scored. Andre Diaz getting a rare start today, and that is why. Kainandro heads clear. Can we take it down? A man and Gionsi team up. Mane, the man with all the vision, the man with the gift of eyesight. Gionsi, can he cross it? Get him out of this club as soon as possible. That was me talking directly to Brad. Right, time is slipping. 3 minutes to go. It just flew by there. Deli Bashiru, the makeshift right back. Can he get a cross in? Right. Maybe he's not a right back, is he? Mane, the man with all the vision. To the edge of the box. I can already tell Gionsi's offside. Could already tell. Is it dropped points to start the episode? Brilliant. Just the start I wanted. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's just been Christmas here. I realise, with you lot, it's just been New Year's. Happy New Year. That was meant to be one of those things, you know? We're on a bit of a sticky patch form-wise now. But still, we were suspected to come like 15th, so maybe this is just about where we should be. We're just kind of levelling out. But to me, it's so hard when you're winning non-stop and then you go on a run of form like this. Look, it's not... I guess it is quite bad, actually. 2 wins in our last 7 professional games. Not ideal. So the weird thing is, despite already being qualified, because of the financial gains on offer, we kind of have to go for a win here, because I'm still trying to make sure we're completely secure financially. So even though after this, we've got a league game in 2 days' time, and then a cup game in another 2 days. We've kind of got to go full strength here, which is a little bit frustrating. This is the team we're going to go with today. As I say, Partizan have been terrible. I don't think they've got any points in the Euro Cup 2. I'm hoping this can get us back to winning ways. I wish it was just called the Euro Conference. So much easier to say than Euro Cup 2. Just makes me feel like a mug. We're playing in Serbia. They are a difficult crowd to play in front of the Serbs. I think everybody in football knows that. Partizan with no points will be desperate to prove a point that they aren't Tommy Amang. Tommy Amang says, "Is this your point? Fuck your point." He doesn't care less. Amang don't stop. The mouth don't stop. That's what I think every time he scores. Miguel Silva assist, Tommy Amang goal. It's these sort of things that make me very happy. Amang obviously, good finish that, is only here until the end of this season. In January is when we find out, one, if we can get him on loan again from Lyon, which I think at this point is actually a bit unrealistic. I think after the season he's had, they'll probably give him a go in the first team. Or if we've got this kind of money to sign a man first time. But Clayton Lubel, if he's available for similar money, I think you go Clayton Lubel, given his age, given his record. And because a man does stuff like that, frustratingly. Third highlight of the game, 5 minutes in. I don't think Partizan are very good. Miguel Silva to DiMarco. What a ball by DiMarco that is. Amang miss. This is the Tommy Amang conundrum today. He's like a Rubik's Cube. Very easy to solve, and when you solve him, he looks brilliant, but the rest of the time, he's a bit of a mess. Vilka with an over-the-shoulder pass, which is absolutely gorgeous. Gionti, the Belgian. Through ball. Tommy Amang. Look, he really is making this all about him, isn't he? He's proving he's good and he's bad. We've had a lot of highlights in the opening 10 minutes. It's been all us for the opening half hour, but we've given away a stupid free kick blocked by DiMarco. Well played. Are we going to get a counter off here as well? We've got a 4-on-2. Let's not mess it up. German Arateria is running all the way. Should have passed. Oh, he nearly put it in. Whips it in. All the way to the back post. DiMarco knocks it off from Miguel Silva. Can he get it back across? He can. German Arateria. We were just talking about him. He gets his second goal for the club. A second assist today from Miguel Silva. The fans and the board, about a month ago, their only concern with the entire club was the form of Miguel Silva. And this is Miguel Silva saying, "Why don't you shove that? I will shove this up every single fan." And he doesn't care where he shoves it up. That's the thing with Miguel. Luckily he's a region. He can't really sue me for libel because he doesn't exist. I'm going to go to attacking and actually try and kill this game off. Put our line up. I'm going to try and kill this game off. Once we go 3-0 up, I can sub off some superstars. If they score, this attacking tactic has not worked at all, has it? Petrovic, the most Serbian name in the world. Boltavic, maybe the only more Serbian name in the world. How has that happened? What a pass that is. Boltavic goes straight across goal. Phew! Is he off? He looked offside to me. From the goal kick. I mean, you can't really account for that. They've given him the goal. They've given Finn Bogson the goal. That seems very generous to me to give him the goal. Very generous indeed. Pavel lost the header, then lost his man. I mean, that's an own goal. Pavel, that's going against your permanent record, I'm afraid. I mean, if it's 2-2 by the 55th minute, I'll accept this go attacking to kill the game off tactic has not worked at all. Blanco fighting out on the wing. Gets it in. Thomas Amang, there we go. It did work. Knew what I was doing. And Thomas Amang, after those 508 misses in the first half, gets his second of the day. Good movement, good front post header, good stuff. Don't let Bajulka get across him. Well done, Colho. It's going to be a sad day when Colho leaves the starting lineup. Probably won't be too far away, to be honest with you. Gionti, can he square it? He does square it. Tommy Amang gets the hat-trick. Look, I said it's the Tommy Amang conundrum. It just blows your mind, doesn't it? Gionti, lovely little pass across, 4-1. What I was saying before that is it's going to be a sad day when Colho leaves the starting 11. Him and Thiago Martins are like the only consistents since the start. The only consistents? Yeah, that does make sense. Since the start of the series. So when he leaves, it will be like, oh, because Martins is going to be in for a while, I imagine. But we've got a lot of good centre-backs joining us soon. 15 minutes to go. It's all happiness here, isn't it? All happiness. We've qualified from the Conference League. We were only expected to partake in it in the qualifiers. Vilka, 5-1. We've qualified from it, played some good football throughout, and we're into the next round. Happy bloody days. Portugal is one of those weird leagues where every club has their own TV deal. So Porto makes so much more money than us. It's not like the Prem where everyone gets 90 million. Some clubs in this league get 500k, Porto get like 40 million. So the better you can do in Europe, the more you can do your club's reputation. Not only the money you make from Europe, but you make that sort of money from your own sponsorship and TV deal, which is like the big sponsorship in Portugal. Guionci is 6. We're running rampant. So doing well in these big results, improve that TV deal. It's why our TV deal, I think, has gone from like 2.6 million to 4 million already, because we're in Europe, I imagine, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. A man gets all the headlines, but Guionci is on for a 30-goal season, which isn't bad for an 18-year-old who's only been playing professional football for about 12 months. I mean, if the first game of the day was disappointing, that one was alright. Blanco's out for a while, so that's frustrating. Ronald Blanco and Santos will both be Vilafranquense players, which I am very excited about. I'm going to play now so I can hurry up and get them to the club, because I just want them to be here. We've actually got more scout report done on this guy now, and he's better than I hoped he would be, in fact. Brilliant technicals, brilliant mentals. Look, good work rate and teamwork, but these ones are very exciting. Great balance, 6'4". This is a big signing. This is a very big signing, and I'm very happy. And next time, you'll see him. If you did enjoy the episode, please do let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. Make sure you're here on Monday for the next one. And don't forget, let me know what you think of, where is he? Clayton Lubel. Let me know if we lose Guionci, if we lose anyone big, should Clayton Lubel take all of our attention? Should he be the one we go for? Or should Tommy Amang be the one we go all in on? There's a big decision to make. Lubel or Amang? Lubel. Lubel. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Arrivederci. See you later. Stay safe.